Cheerful good evening to respected sir and all my dear friends. My name is Aradhya Singh and today I am here to talk about a very profound topic which is very important in our lives, emotional intelligence. So basically, emotional intelligence is a very essential, and if I talk about it basic meaning, so it is the sophisticated ability to comprehend or react and understand the emotion of yourself and others also. It is not only about yourself. You have to understand the others emotion as well. So we don't want to hurt anyone, so we need to be emotional intelligent because in misunderstanding or in mistake we hurt many people by our words, and it is said that our words hurt more than any weapon. So we need to be emotional intelligent because of this. And not it is not only about expressing feeling or being emotional. It is about the understanding and relations between us and others. You you could be very angry on some issues and very calm in some issues, like you are giving an exam and you scored very well, then you will be happy and your relatives also be very happy. But if you scored least, so you will be angry or depressed. So for this we need to be emotional intelligent, because sometimes we get too much depressed and do some mistakes and bad things, like if we see in quota many students suicide because of the failure. They were afraid of their failure, and they when they get fail. If I talk about the components and pivotal things of EI or emotional intelligence, so first is self awareness. Be aware about your emotion. When do you feel angry, when do you feel happy? So we need to be aware about this and know about this, because if we don't know about this, then we will not able to control our emotions. And related to this, second point is self regulation. If we want to control ourselves, we need to be emotional intelligent and be aware of our emotions. It is very important for us, and if we are not aware of it, we will not be able to control ourselves. We need to control, because I give you an example about the quota and society. So because of this we need to be socially aware and have control on ourselves. And next is motivation. Motivation is just like a spark which ignites the fire inside you. If we want to be learn something new and want to control ourselves or be emotional intelligent, we need motivation. And motivation could be anything. It could be your family, your issues, and sometimes the arrogantness of the other. I have given one example of my friend, how from the average student I become the topper of my class. So you can apply that also. And next is empathy. We need to understand others emotion as well, so that in mistake we don't hurt them. It is very important for us to learn about the emotional intelligence and how to control it. And social skills, we need to influence others too also, because we are emotional intelligent. But if we see that others are not, so we also need to influence them, to teach them. And we see the example of the our respected sir, Mr. Bhupendra sir. So he is very he knew every social skills and influence all of us. Firstly I was come in the basic batch, and sir influenced me too much, so I continued, because at one time I was thinking that I should give up. But then sir influenced me and give me advices also. So now the question arises, why emotional intelligence matters? So IQ can open the doors and can bring you to your success. But for this, you need to be emotional intelligent, because it keeps the opportunity or doors open for you. Now, I will talk about the high emotional intelligent person and low emotional intelligent person. So, firstly, if I talk about the high EI person, then they are reflective and intentional. They don't react suddenly to any kind of thing, and whereas the low AI person are very reactive. They react on the small things also. I cannot say that I am truly perfect in this case. I can listen anything about me, but I cannot listen anything about my loved ones, about my family, and about my cousins also. And on the other hand, high AI person are intentional. Firstly they observe, they think about the thing, and then they answer wisely. But low AI person are very impulsive. They react suddenly and can do anything, can do murder and kill, or can abuse also. In if I give you an example of the exam situation, high EI person do a group discussion or study together because they know about each other. But on the other hand, low EI person gets alone in their life and are not able to give exam properly. It was just an example of exam, but there are many situations like this in our life. Now, the question arises how to develop emotional intelligence. So, first, we need to observe. To become a good speaker, we need to be good listener as well. So, first, we observe others, listen them, and understand their emotions and their feelings. And then we will pause for some time, as the sir always say that if we want to become a good speaker, then we also need to be a good listener. And when we are doing public speaking, we need to stop for some time, and it is very important to show your emotions clearly. And then you need to interpret, you need to think about it, you need to modify it, what you want to say. First you need to understand or think that it is right or wrong, and then we can respond. And if we see at these small plants, then first they are seed, and then they become the taller one. So it is not only about a tree, it is about our whole life. When we are small, and now the time is passing and we are growing up, so it is very essential for it. For anything we need to learn, to understand, we need to learn it stepwise and in a systematic manner. Now, a powerful insight, a very important thought and very interesting. Master your emotions or they will master you. When you are not able to master your emotions, then they will decide your future or control yourself. As I said earlier in the example of the quota, you are not able to solve your depression or to overcome from that feeling, then many students suicide because of it. But if you master them and try to control yourself, then you can do anything in your life. Like I think you all know about the very famous YouTuber Mr. Prashant Kirat. He is also a science teacher, and his life was very difficult in earlier stage. He was an IITN, and now he is teaching in the YouTube. He was not able to become a good professor in the college. Then he started his own startup and teaching in the YouTube. And you know that his followers are too much from for a beginner, and he is only 29 years old. You can see a picture of a person who is stand on the rock and thinking about the calmness, and on the other hand he is thinking about the storm. So it is not only about a person, it is about, and replace yourself from that person and the two weathers from your emotions. Sometimes you feel very angry, very angry, but then you need to be calm about it, because in angerness we can do anything if we are not able to control ourselves. So we need to regulate our emotions there. And that's all from my side. Thank you for listening me so patiently.